All right, good morning, ladies and gents. Back out in the kayak again. I wish I was going for salmon. I think there's a boat ahead of me that might be headed for salmon grounds, but no salmon today. We're going for lingcod, and one of my favorite ways to fish, especially for lingcod, is with live bait. And not only are we using live bait, we're going to do one of my favorite live baits that I've ever done on this channel. I think it's the most viewed video other than my infamous boat video. We're going to try to recreate that. We're going to go try and catch some live eels. So we're going to go poke pole here, but first, a quick word from our sponsor.
All right, guys, we all know fishing is expensive, but that's exactly what our sponsor for today is out here to try and change. And sponsor for today is Runkle. So if you see my channel, you see me use a wide variety of their products, you know, the braided line, the gloves, the pliers, but their newest item to hit the market are these dry bags right here. And they have 4 different sizes, a variety of different colors. They have the 10 liter, the 20 liter, the 30 liter, and then the big, you know, superstar dry bag, the 40 liter right here. If you're a kayak fisherman, I think the 10 or 20 liter is ideal for you. In today's video, I actually brought out the 40 liter bag, which I don't recommend for kayak fishermen because it's a little bit big, but I carry out my drone, all my camera gear, and just, I don't know, I got too much stuff that I need to keep dry. If you're a surf caster, I think this is gonna be the best choice for you. You can put all your gear in there, you can put everything in one pack, and you can walk the beach miles and miles and miles, keep your stuff dry, and this will be right here on your back. This is a backpack, more of a backpack style dry bag. It's got the straps and everything. So thank you to Runkle for sponsoring today's video. They've been a supporter of this channel for a long time, so I'm happy to announce that they're also sponsoring today's video. Now let's catch you back out on the water.
All right, so all the places that I normally like to poke pole are kind of underwater right now. It's not a super low tide. Low tide was actually at 6 o'clock this morning, and it's almost 8 o'clock already. So we're not quite at the optimal time for poke poling, but I think I can still get a few, hopefully. I'm gonna try and go up a little bit shallower than I normally would try. Oh, there's some grass here. Gotta get my motor jammed. Yeah, normally I'm poke poling actually like right in this little area, but it's all underwater right now. You know what? Maybe I'll just dock my kayak right here. Yeah, let's try that. All right, this might be a little tricky, but I think we can get it done. Pull the motor up. Just gonna try and nose into the jetty here and kind of almost anchor up to the jetty. And then I can hop on the rocks and start actually poke poling. Hopefully my kayak doesn't float away. That would be a real bummer. I don't like to do this because it kind of scrapes up your kayak, but I think this is what we have to do this time, unfortunately. Gotta make sure my kayak doesn't float away, but anyways, if you're not familiar with poke poling, it's pretty much just like it sounds. It's like a long pole. You can even just use a piece of wood, you know, like a bamboo stick or something, and then a little hook at the end. And basically, this, you know, it's probably like the oldest method of fishing in the books. You just stick this tip of this rod or their pole into the rocks, and then little eels and other little fish that are in there will come out and grab it. And today we're going to be using squid. Squid's probably like the #1 bait for poke poling, mainly because it's firm enough to where the fish can't rip it off too easily, but it's got enough scent to where it'll bring those fish in. So we're going to put a little piece on here. This is actually too big. Let me cut this down a little bit. Nothing fancy, just a little piece of squid. We're gonna dangle that inside the rocks. Hopefully we can get a few, I mean, if we can get like 3 or 4 eels, that'd be ideal. I'm looking for the little ones too. If I get a big one, I'll probably just let it go, because that's gonna be too much to handle for bait. We don't have much time. Like I said, the tide's coming in pretty quickly, so let's see if we can get a few here. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's an eel in here, but it looks like I saw it come out and grab my bait, but it looks extremely small, which is perfect for me. That's what I'm looking for. But I'm gonna actually slim down this bait to a little tiny little sliver, because I think that's probably all that little eel can get in its mouth. See if you can see in there. Well, there he is. He's grabbing it, but he's really small. Oh, does he have it? Oh yeah, he's got it. I'm gonna let him take it a little bit because he's so small. I really need him to eat that bait. I can feel him. You see that? You see the tip moving? That's the eel. Oh, I didn't get him. Oh, he's still on it though. He's still on it. I think he's still eating it. Yeah, he's still eating it. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able. This one's so small. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to hook him. Well, sorry I didn't film it, but I got one. I'm kind of racing against time right now because, well, one, it's gonna get windy in the afternoon, so I want to get out to the fishing grounds as quick as possible. And two, the tide's coming in, so it's gonna get harder and harder to poke pole as the time wears on. But anyways, there's our first one. Little guy, that's perfect. Literally ideal. If I get 3 or 4 like this, man, I'd be set. But anyways, I'm gonna put this in the bait tank here. These guys are super slimy, but the good thing, oh, that came off so easy. It's good he didn't wiggle while he's out there. He could easily come off. But anyways, they stay away. They're extremely resilient. I think they can stay out of the water for like a day and they'll still survive. This is what I was concerned about right here. Look at that. My kayak's floating off. Gotta go get it here. Hopefully I don't have to swim out. Oh shoot, it's looking kind of deep. Ah, dang it. Ah, man. Alright, not too bad. Only had to go waist deep. Still not ideal though. It's kind of cold. I almost lost my sandal. Alright, well, I only got one little eel, but we're just gonna have to make that one count. The tide's coming in too fast. It's too high now. I could probably, I spent more time than I should have. Let's see what time it is. Yeah, it's 9:30 already. I probably shouldn't, if I could have, I should have got here earlier is what I should have done, but yeah, I got here as early as I could. But anyways, we're gonna head out now. I'm gonna put this one eel, make sure it's still in here. Yeah, it's still in there. Make sure to put that one eel to good use. Maybe I can catch 2 lingcod with it, who knows? Most likely if I hook one, it's probably not gonna stay on the hook, but you know what? I'll hook it really good and maybe we'll get lucky. We gotta power out to the reef, and then I'll kind of show you the rig and what we're using and all that stuff. So anyways, we'll see you out there. So we're pulling up to this spot. As you can see, it's a little bit, there's no wind right now, but the swell is definitely up a little bit, definitely more than it was the last time I was out here, dropping crab pots and going for lingcod. So I don't want to stay out here too long. Honestly, if I can get one on this eel, I'll probably head back in because the wind is supposed to pick up maybe, it's supposed to pick up around noon. It's 10 o'clock now, and I don't really want to risk it. So if I could, hopefully I can start heading in by 11, if not sooner. So anyways, this is the setup right here. I know I pretty much use the same setup every time, but people are always asking. So sliding weight, I think that's like a 6 ounce or something like that. Swivel, and then my leader. So 40 pound, I think this is just 40 pound mono leader. So then I have a sliding snell knot with this J hook in the front. And then I have a little bit smaller treble in the back. Usually I use a little bit bigger one for lingcod, but Since this eel is a little bit smaller, I'm gonna try going with the smaller chub hook to match the size of the bait. I always tell people when they ask me about hook size, I always match the hook size to the bait that I'm using, not to the fish that I'm trying to catch. So that's the setup right there. Let me just rig up this eel. I gotta make sure I don't drop him. This is my only eel, so if I lose this one, ain't gonna be no fishing in this video. All right, we got one through the nose there. Kind of keep my eye on the horizon. It's always good to, when the swell's a little bit bigger than this, like this, it's good to see what's coming for you so you don't get caught off balance. But anyways, there's one through the nose. God, these eels are so like wiggly. I don't know how to describe it. They're really good at tangling up your stuff. Then I'm just gonna put the bottom hook right in the belly. I find that lingcod usually attack from the bottom, so I like to put the treble hook in the bottom. Sometimes when I'm using live bait, I'll put it in the top, but that's it right there. Little baby eel. Oh, what the heck? Oh my God, this bird grabbed my eel. Jeez, did you guys see that? He just grabbed it right off the side of the boat here. Greedy bird. All right, we're gonna drop him down. Cut the motor. We're gonna start the drift right now. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? The action of the eel is like unparalleled. I can see why a lingcod would want to come up and bite that. Man, even I might go and bite it. All right. I said this in my last video with the rockfish. The rockfish are super good at, getting into those holes and snagging you up. I think eels are even more so. So I'm gonna make sure I keep it up off the bottom. I know, like I said, I only have one eel, so I gotta really take care of this one, make it count. Oh, there's a bite. That's a fish. There we go. Got him. I got him. Oh, that feels like a good one. Maybe not. Oh yeah, it's got some weight to it. Oh yeah. Let's get the gaff ready for this one. They love those eels. Pretty borderline. I think I'm gonna net him here. Oh, no. Shoot, should have had my net ready. Not good form. Oh, I think he's a keeper. But the good thing is I got my eel back. That was my main concern. Well, that didn't take too long. I should have had my net ready, but I didn't. Luckily, it didn't cost me this time. But look at that. Look at that, dude. He definitely wanted that eel. Look at it just sticking out of the mouth there. That's pretty cool. Man, he just swallowed that thing. I didn't even let him eat it very much. I think they just he just saw that eel. Actually, here, before I do anything, let's measure him. If he's a keeper, I'm gonna go ahead and keep him. If not, I wanna make sure he's nice and healthy for the release. I'm gonna guess he's like 23. Oh, what a guess. On the money. 23. All right, we're gonna keep him. Ooh. The swell's definitely picking up here. I don't know if the swell's picking up, but the wind is picking up. So I don't have much time. Let's get him on the stringer and get my line back down really quick. See if I can get another one. Can duck out of here before the wind picks up. Look at that. See the eel sticking out of there? Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Oh yeah, that eel's still ready to go. All right, let's drop this one back down. That's in there. Okay. Lingcod number 1. These are really good eating fish. You know, a lot of people, I don't know, some people don't like them, but especially the smaller ones like this. Really, you know, tender white meat, perfect for like your fish and chips, beer battered fish. That's a thing of beauty right there. Now, if you watched the last video that I did where I used these live eels as bait, I caught a couple of really nice ones. I mean, they get a lot bigger than that, but the ones that I caught in my last video, I think they were like 35 inches, somewhere in that range. I don't know, it's been a little while, so I kind of forgot, but I know they were a lot bigger than this one. So if you're interested, check out that video. But anyways, that's fish number 1. Well, I guess the eel maybe count as fish number 1. Fish number 2 with the eel. Fish number 1, I don't know what I'm saying. Fish number 1 with the eel. Basically, it's the first keeper fish. First one we're going to take home for dinner. But anyways, like I said, it's now 10:43, so I'm going to give myself 15, maybe 30 minutes if I really feel it. Other than that, I'm going to try to duck out of here before this wind picks up. So hopefully I can get one here pretty soon. I'm going to drift back over that same spot and see if there's another one. Bingo! By the way, I know this camera angle isn't great. All right. You're not going to eat this anyways. You wouldn't be able to eat this thing. This thing probably eat you. Anyways, what I was saying is, I know this camera angle isn't great, but I'm actually getting a new camera mount to get this thing all set up. So the next kayak video you see on this kayak, hopefully a little bit better than this one. So anyways, let's take care of this and figure out where the number 2 is. Oh, there we go. Oh, that feels like a good one. What's funny is I was just talking to Nick and some of the other guys. He says that every time I hook a fish, oh, it just came off. Dang it. That one did feel like a good one though. But anyways, what I was saying is, those guys say that every time I hook a fish, I always say that, oh, it feels like a good one. All right, we'll drop it back down. Dang it, that one felt bigger. Okay, I'll say it felt bigger than the first one that I caught. Yes, I do say that all the time. I think I even said that on the first fish that I caught today. Oh, it feels like a good one. I don't know. I was telling him I didn't even like do it on, like I just, once I hook a fish, I can't control what comes out of my mouth. Who knows what I'm saying? Oh man, that one did feel a little bit bigger though than the first one. Dang it, that would have been a good one too. It's right at 11 now. All right, we're gonna give it 15 more minutes. It does seem like the wind let down a little bit. At least that's what I'm gonna tell myself. So I definitely don't want to stay past noon, but we'll try a little longer. I still have this one eel. I kind of want to get 2 lings on one eel. Oh, there's a whale. Oh, that'd be cool if I was salmon fishing. Fortunately, lingcod don't follow the whales like the salmon do. Not sure what he's doing in here though. I don't think there's any bait in here. Maybe just cruising through. Oh, that's a bite. That's a fish, that's a fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Make sure I get the hook in him right as I got out my lunch. Now it's not feeling too heavy actually. But when he first hit it, he thumped that thing. Yeah, it's just a little guy. Dang. Nice little blue lingcod, but that's just a little baby. We'll get him back. There he goes. Looks like he had some squid in there he was spitting up. All right, well, we're gonna call it a day now. Like I said, the wind was supposed to pick up. We actually got to stay out here a little longer than I was thinking we would. But I can tell that the wind is about to pick up, and you know, we'd probably be okay, but it just wouldn't be fun to stay out here, especially by myself. You know, no other kayakers out here with me today. So if there's some other people, maybe I'd stick it out a little bit longer, but better safe than sorry. So we're gonna head it in, call it a day. I did get my one nice little lingcod here. Caught that one small one, and then unfortunately that one that popped off, I think that was a good one. I think that was bigger than the one keeper that I got. So I don't know, if I had to guess, probably in like the 20, somewhere in the 24 to 30 inch range. That'd be my guess. But you know, never got to see it, so we'll never know. Thank you guys for watching. I know this is one of the requested, this might have been the most requested video. I did a video a little while back asking you guys what you guys want to see on the channel. And this was one of the ones that a lot of people wanted to see, and it's one that I wanted to do too, so I was happy to see it there. So anyways, hopefully I can do a few more of those. If you guys have any other video ideas, I always love to hear them, but leave them in the comments below. Maybe I can put one of those to good use in another video. So hopefully, well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I'll try to get some bigger eels, go for some bigger lingcod. I don't know. Would you guys want to see that? Let me know. Thank you to Runkle for sponsoring today's video. Like I said before, I used their braided line. I use the dry bags now that they just came out with. I used their gloves in a previous video. I use all kinds of their stuff. If you want to check out any of the gear that they sell, I'll leave that linked in the description below. A lot of good stuff there. So thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. And most of all, thank you guys for watching and sticking all the way till the end. So until the next one, we'll see you on the water.